Good morning, friends. This is Rayat Shikshan Sanstha's SSGM College, Kopargaon, Faculty of Commerce and Management. This class is SY BCom Semester 3rd 2020-21 academic year, CBCS pattern 2019, and subject is Business Communication. I, Dr. Nikam Vijay Balakrishna, welcomes you all on the behalf of Honorable Principal of SSGM College, Kopargaon. I would like to give thanks to Karmveer Bhaurav Patil to give me a chance to serve in this esteemed organization. So today we are going to start chapter number 2, business letter. In my last lecture, the chapter 1 was completed in my video, so you can refer that video for chapter 1. After that, disclaimer: this online lecture is recorded for education purpose only, and the rights are going to speaker, teacher, video composer, and our institute. So, no copyright infringements are there in this video. So, what is the learning objective of this chapter? Learning objectives gives the direction why we are going to study this chapter. What are the basic needs that we have to fulfill in this learning? So, first need or the objective to learn this chapter to understand meaning and importance of business letter. So, what do you mean by business letter and why we are using it? Why it's important? That we have to learn. To know essentials of business letters. What kind of minor or major things are required, or the elements required for business letter that we are going to learn. After that, to study basic structure and parts of business letters. So, in this objective, we have to learn the structure of business letter. Every letter is having structure, and this is a professional letter which is used for the business purposes. There are so many needs of business which are fulfilled in the same business, or they have to contact with other businesses. So it should be structured. It should be fulfilling the need or for giving the solution to the problem. So that should be structured. After that, fourth and last objective of learning this chapter is to learn how to write business letter. So practically we are going to observe business letter in our lecture. So to learn how to write business letter, these are the four major objectives to learn these business letters. Next point of this lecture, meaning of business letter, correspondence. Correspondence means to send information and receive information. Whatever problems are there, we have to communicate. That is called correspondence. Patra Vyavhar, Devan Ghivan, in Marathi. Communication in writing. Business letter means they are communicating in writing. So there are two modes of communication. One is oral and one is oral and one is in written. So the business letters are communicating in the second format, that is writing. This is the second channel of communication. So in writing we are communicating through business letters, and business letters are having some worth to the company for the sender and receiver. Communication between two parties. So there is communication between two parties. Minimum two parties are required for creating and sending business letters. Method to exchange business problem. Method to exchange business problem, solution and ideas between two person in companies, in two separate companies. Okay, so students, method to exchange business problem. There are so many problems coming in the day to day routine work of company. So we have to solve that by writing a letter. There should be a documentation of problem observed. So in that manner we have to document that problem, and whatever solution we have to seek for solution. And if we are not getting solution on the spot, so to solve this problem we have to write a letter to concerned person, and that concerned person will look out in this matter and he will solve our problem. So we have to write a letter to concerned person. And ideas, we have to exchange ideas to solve our problem. So we have to write business letters and ask them about their ideas, about their views through this business letter. Between two person in companies, two separate person in separate companies. Otherwise, so many times in company we are doing communication, and in for internal correspondence letters also we are able to write this kind of letters. Next slide is 212, importance of business letter. Why business letters are important? Dear students, first point about this is shown: convenient and inexpensive. For making phone call, it is expensive. To go and meet that person in another branch, it is also expensive for oral communication. So many companies are MNC and they are having their branches in all over India. They are national companies, national level companies, and so many companies they are having multinational status. So multinational companies are having their base in our country, and they are having their branches in all over world. So that is so expensive to go and meet there and talk personally. So here the business letter come ahead to help us as a manager. So it is convenient, म्हणजेच मराठीमध्ये त्याला आपण म्हणू शकतो सुलभ किंवा वापरण्यास सोपे. इनएक्सपेन्सिव्ह म्हणजे कमी खर्चिक, हे खर्चिक नाही आहे. सो इट इज कन्व्हिनियंट अँड इनएक्सपेन्सिव्ह to solve our problem and communicate. Number second, authoritative evidence of or proof. So this letter is authoritative and evidence or proof. The business letter is showing authority of an person under the good guidance or the good roof of the company. So that company is having backing to that person, or that person is having backing of company. That company is giving backup authority and powers and responsibility to that person. So that person is authorized by any company, and he is communicating on the behalf of that company. And the business letter is evidence for any purpose. One person can keep a proof or evidence as evidence that business letter was came, and in action to that we had did this kind of actions in front of that letter, or after received that letter we did this kind of procedure, and the proof of doing this, what we can say that proof of the activity on the basis of this business letter we did, they can show in audit. There are so many actions, expenses, activities are completed in the organization, and they need proof. So many expenses are there, and auditor is going to check the base of these expenses. So this kind of business letter is used as a proof. Number 3, records and references. So in these records and references we have to keep record of business letter for our future reference. So many activities, day to day activities happening in the company, and to prove or to recall this activity, business letter is used. So the all business letters we have to keep in records for our references, and for planning of business these business letter are used. At the time of planning we have to find the past records of business letter. Based on that we can take a decision which is rational to achieve company's objective. So these business letters are used as references and record. Point number 4, wide approaches. Business letter is having wide approach. It is used in our company, another company, in whole industry. That business letter can be used for their references. For taking any important decision, this letter is used. Goodwill and reputation. So dear students, here we are able to take business letter as a goodwill. Goodwill means a proof that will show our company's richness. So a business letter is a part of goodwill. And reputation. For example, if you have got any order from the company, if you are entrepreneur and you have got order of Wipro software company. So the Wipro software company is very big and they are giving you a order to do business with them. It means that is a reputation point for you. You can show your reputation in another businesses that we had got order from Wipro, Infosys. So these kind of companies are reputed companies and probably their business letter is having reputation in the market. So you have to consider as a reputation in the company, in industry, in market, that you have got order from Wipro, that is multinational company. So business letter is also a reputation for you and that company. Here, next slide, point number 213, quality or essentials of good business letter. So which kind of essential points should be there in our business letter to become a good business letter? So whatever things are doing in the company, that should be a qualitative things, and to maintain quality there are some essentials to become good or qualitative or to create a qualitative product. So business letters are the mirror of company. They are representing the company in absence of company. जे लेटर असतं कंपनीचं, तर ते कंपनीला प्रेझेंट करत असतं. कंपनी तिथे फिजिकली जाऊ शकत नसेल तर त्यांचं लेटर जाऊ शकतं आणि कंपनीचं रेप्युटेशन दाखवणारं हे बिझनेस लेटर असतं. तर त्यामध्ये काही महत्त्वाच्या गोष्टी इथे आपल्याला बघायला पाहिजे. इट शुड बी अ कॅन्डिड. सो what are the essentials? Number A, candid. You have to search meaning of candid in your dictionary. Dear students, in this business communication you have to improve your vocabulary, and at your own you have to search some meaning of words. You can maintain your personal dictionary, you can maintain one book. Whatever English words are coming in front of your eyes, you have to search meaning. I am able to tell the meaning, but you have to search at your own. This is a course of SY BCom, and right now you are matured and you are enough to learn by yourself. So you can download dictionary in your mobile too. If you have Android mobile, then use it for your education purpose. Download dictionary and search the meaning of words from English to Marathi. Candid means frank, open and straightforward. Means there should not be a vast approach. The approach should be specific. It is frank and open. Frank means frankly you have to tell your problem in the letter. It should be open, not closed mind. It should be open minded. Openly you have to accept the problem and you have to seek the solution for your problem. Straightforward. The business letters should be straightforward. Point number B is clarity. Clarity, thought. your thought should be clear for any concept. Expression, clarity in expression. You have to express your problem clearly. There should not be a bias. Limited words. You have to explain your matter in limited words. One sentence should not be exceed than 8 words. You have to explain in small sentences. The standard of sentence, how many words are contained, that is 8 words. The clarity consists of concreteness. You have to stand strictly on your sentences. Your words should be accountable. So here you have to use concrete words, fixed words, strict words to express yourself. For example, frankly, you have to accept that your company is facing problem of coronavirus and you need solution for employee management and sanitization. So frankly, you have to write one business letter and straightforwardly ask for help for sanitization company, and you have to give contract to them. So clearly you have to mention your problem of coronavirus and sanitization, and you have to give contract to any cleaning company. So you have to write business letter and ask them for help or to do work with your company. Limited words, concreteness should be there. Avoid jargon, ambiguity, double meaning, long sentences. Point number C. So avoid jargon. Jargon means words are having double meaning or they will create problem for your company. That kind of jargon you have to minimize or avoid. Ambiguity, double meaning. There are so many double meanings and you have to search meaning for ambiguity and jargon. This is your homework, guys. Double meaning words, you have to avoid double meaning words. There are so many words, they are having double meaning. You have to check spellings too. If spelling changes, the meaning is going to change. So you have to check double meaning words are coming or not in your letter. Long sentences. So avoid long sentences. Use short and meaningful sentences. Completeness. So your letter should be complete, not half meaning letter. Your what your problem, you have to express it completely, not halfly. E. Consciousness. You have to be conscious about the problem and solution, and you should have knowledge of each and every concept, and you have to be conscious, you have to be update for current knowledge. Consideration. You have to consider all the problem and prospectus and the impact of your decision or solution or alternative. So you have to consider all the financial, physical, psychological, mental, and the human factors into your consideration, and then you have to write business letter. Courtesy, there should be a courtesy to know about anything. Courtesy means you have to uh, be eager to know everything. So courtesy should be shown in your business letter. After that, correctness of words should be there. So in this lecture we learn quality or essential of good business letter, importance of business letter, meaning of business letter, learning objectives. So again, I am thanking to you and Karmavir Bhaurav Patil to give me this wonderful opportunity to talk with you guys. So hereby we are going to end our today's lecture, and in next lecture definitely we are going to learn some new points.